Console gaming is dying or dead, said a friend of mine, Tekmonx. He was asking me this question because he was doing some Google searches or whatever search engine he likes to use a often bit. And quite frankly, I do not see that console gaming is ever going to die or die as it is. I mean, to me, it's just something that is on the back burner. It's something that's not necessarily going to go away, but it's going to inflate a little bit because of the genericity when it comes to publishings of games. Now, this is not me talking out my ass, this is me talking straightforward with you and what I generally see on a publishing standpoint. Now, again, you can look at any game on the market nowadays and it has some sort of shooter-esque nature to it. Is that bad? No. I say that whatever to it. When it comes to most of the arcade games, on the other hand, which were really popular back in the yesteryear, those nowadays got put on the back burner to a degree. You don't see them as often being as popular as, the generic flow. I mean, that's the same when it comes to RPGs or, computer adventure text games. Those were there, they were somewhat popular, but they were not mainstream as you would want them to be. I mean, even though you might be a fan of it, it was just not the, the most famous thing. I mean, yeah, you had Zork, yeah, you had these other games that were put out there on the PC, but again, they were not something that were ever super popular. They were there, they got some praise, but that was it. When it comes to the console market, they need to push something out other than, shooters. I gotta say this just straightforwardly. It's just how it has to be. They have to change it and make a ton of people believers in something else other than shooters. If those people do not like that fact, you gotta make sure that they're still there. Obviously, they're money to you, corporations of the publisher. But again, you have to make sure you target something that will take people off their seats, make them interested in things other than shooters. Things such as God of War and all that are extremely popular, absolutely. Fighters are popular. It's because of the fact that, Capcom shoves them down our throats. Atlas shoves it down our throat for sure now. They're just there to make sure that they're a baby-making machine for all we care. But, all intents and purposes, they pretty much give us crap that I don't know, for me, I'm not heavy on fighters. I'm just not, it's popular though, and I acknowledge it. But past that, I just don't really play them as too often. But that doesn't mean that they should not be pushed out. I think that they should be there. Absolutely. It's something I see now that's really getting pushed out more popular than ever, which is a good thing. It means that slowly but surely, more console genres or more gaming genres can be pushed out there now, making them more ever popular. I really do miss the days of platforming gaming as well. Games such as Sonic or Mario. I mean, Mario is doing pretty good despite itself. Zelda's doing okay. I mean, they need to, reform the control scheme of most of the games, to me anyway, because that's just something that I think they missed the point on. Most people, they wanted to play with simple controls, not wielding arms like madmen. And, pump out something that gives us the standard controls with the analog stick, the directional pad, whatever, give us those classic controls that we can actually enjoy our platforming goodness with. We don't want to use the stylus, we don't want to use the camera on the device, we don't want to use the Wiimote, we don't want to use the nunchuck, we just want to use the classic controller. Bring us back to where you are innovative in when it comes to controls. I don't care about motion too much. It doesn't bother me that it's there, but at the same time, it just annoys me. It has a 50-50 ratio with me. Anyway, so I'm looking at this as a perspective. Yes, they do need to up their ante. They have, handhelds to deal with. They have the PC market, which they always have to deal with anyway, which is sort of a back burner for the the PC master race for a little while. I mean, yes, the PC pumped out a lot of great games which eventually got pushed into console ports, where themselves were good games and all when it comes to being ported. But at the same time, you gotta look at it like this. I gotta hopefully see that the console market does something new and interesting that will make the other gaming markets turn their heads over and go, oh? Just confuse the holy hell out of them and just make them go, wait a minute, why did they come out with that? That's new and innovative. It's going to be hard, it's going to be tricky, it's going to cost some money, but at the same time, these people pumping out extra money for all these shooters, they damn sure have enough money to do something that's going to keep people actually interested and do something innovative for once. That's the tricky thing about gaming. Often it's been done already, so it's going to be left out in the open where it's going to be tricky and troublesome to even do so. But again, that's all I have to say about this subject. I mean, the console gaming market is not dying, it just needs to do something new. So again, take it easy, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care. And someone's probably saying in the background, God, it took me like 5 minutes to freaking blurt that one bit out. Oh my God!